You refer to yourself as the national chairman.
Not that I do. That's the position of the party as it
because
stands
the Robbie Kwankwaso, they've said they've suspended you from the party.
Well,
and you and some of your colleagues.
They are not members of our party. You heard him clearly now. He said they joined us last year for the purpose of the election. After the election, they joined us on the strength of an instrument, an MOU, which gave them the opportunity to run for various elected positions for the 2023 general election. In that MOU, it's explicitly stated that at the end of the election, they could go their way. Or rather, we come back again, to redesign that marriage and see if we would be able to continue or not. But when we saw the activities, we discovered that there's no way the marriage was going to continue. And so we had to ask them to go. And that's the situation now.
So you are referring to them, not Robbie Kwankwaso. Robbie Kwankwaso, as a presidential candidate of the NNPP, is a member, isn't it?
No, he's not. He has been expelled from the party. The likes of Ladipo Johnson.
Who expelled him? Who expelled Kwankwaso?
The BOT made a recommendation as constitutionally permitted, and then the National Convention okayed it on the 29th of August.
That was your presidential candidate.
Yeah.
How would you suspend your presidential candidate? I mean, there is a belief out there on the street that the party belonged to Kwankwaso.
No, that's not correct.
That Kwankwaso is NNPP, NNPP is Kwankwaso.
He joined us in March 2023. March 2022. He joined us in March 2022 after we had series of meetings and consultations. We ended these discussions in the country home of the founder of the party, in Umuawulu, a suburb of Oka in Anambra State, Dr. Boniface Okechukwu Anebunam. The pictures are there. That was where we agreed to firm up a relationship.
Dr. Anebunam is even not in the picture of this whole crisis right now.
Well,
because we have not heard his position whether he is of Kwankwaso or he is Agbo Major.
Well, the truth is that he stands for what is right for the party. So his position is clear. As the founder of the party, a life member of the party, and on whose shoulder rests the responsibility of ensuring that the party is stable, his position is very clear. Whatever would make the party make progress. And the only way the party can make progress, which he has done, is to key into the leadership. That is the NWC that I lead. And that is why he has, as a father, you don't expect him to come out every minute to say anything. But his position is very clear on all of this.
They suspended you and some of your colleagues.
They never suspended.
You suspended. You went to Lagos and you did a meeting and you said you suspended them.
We suspended them. We gave them an opportunity to appear before a committee. They didn't come and they were expelled.
Why would you say you suspend your presidential candidate? He was fit enough to be a presidential candidate, which you used.
Yeah.
Afterwards, you don't think that is fit enough again?
It's not that he was presidential candidate. Does not mean that he's over and above the constitution of the party. If you do things that are not in the interest, even the... In fact, the only person that cannot be suspended from the party, even for 1 minute, by the virtue of the provisions of our constitution, is the founder of the party. He is a life member of the board of the party. The implication is that you can't take him out or deny him membership even for 1 second. He's the only one that the constitution clearly states can never be suspended.
What is the grievance against Kwankwaso?
Well, in fact, if we have to start talking about it, it will take us the next 5 hours because we have seen things that we never expected. We went into this marriage in good faith when they came to us. After they had tried about 3-4 other political parties, the PRP, the Accord Party, the leaders of these parties are my friends, and I knew where the discussions with them started and how it collapsed. It was because of this drive and this zeal to come and occupy where you have not sown. The discussions had to collapse. And at a point, they came to us and they found a man who is very reasonable, a man who would always give you a chance, a man who would always deal with you in good faith and so on and so forth. And we gave them a chance.
It's not because you are making demands of them because they won in Kano. Is that not the fact of the matter, is it?
That what?
That you are making demands because they won the Kano governorship. Is that a fact of the matter?
That is not the issue.
Did you make demands or not?
The crisis...
Did you make demands or not?
Not at all. Not at all. What kind of demands? Nothing.
In the MOU that you signed and the agreement subsequently after Kano, Kano became a maker of some sort, and that they said on their own side that they disallowed you. They denied you those kind of access.
That's not correct. These people are blackmailers. And you see, as wounded people who were not able to get what they wanted to get through the back door, they would go out there and say whatever they want to say. Well, the whole idea was, okay, this man is a good man. you know, he's somebody who listens and so on and so forth. So let us dominate him and then take over the party. That was what they wanted. But they found in us, you know, the commitment to ensure that that never happened. There's still another one more window, which is the Supreme Court. So why are we inciting the public against our democracy? Why would someone like Ladipo Johnson, you know, the likes of Ladipo Johnson, Abba Kawali, who are not members of our party as it stands now, why would they be the ones doing that? So, Shaun, nobody is against the protest against what has happened in Kano. But what we are saying is the right people should be the ones protesting, not non-members of the party. They are members of Kwankwaso. And the governor is, of course, the governor, I understand, is also a member of Kwankwaso, but he's an NNPP governor. So what we are saying is the truth and the right thing to do is that the proper people who lead the party should be the ones spearheading this protest.
One have a major grouse about Kano. And what would that be? Are you in support of Abba Yusuf or not?
He was elected on the platform of the NNPP. So I won't be here to say I won't support or I won't do this, I won't do that.
But what is your grouse?
The matter is in court. Let's wait for the court.
So you do not want any street protest or any agitation?
There's no need for it. There's no need for it. What's the need for all of that? We saw them on TV making all sorts of names, calling people names and all of that, denigrating our judiciary. Is that the right thing to do? This is democracy, for God's sake. And the only institution that directs and positions democracy properly and protects it is the judiciary. So when you bring the judiciary on its knees, what are you achieving as a Democrat? It's not. So what we are saying is we have issues with this, but the truth about it and what we expect is that we have a more civilized way of lodging this protest. And the way to do it is to allow the courts to finish what they should do. We have implicit confidence in the ability of the courts to do what is right. And so we expect that by the time the rule of law takes its course and then the matter in court, which is at least there's still another opportunity, the Supreme Court and all of that. By the time it's over, we can now begin to analyze what really happened, how did it happen. But I can tell you, Shaun, that a greater chunk of the problem came from the inadequacies of the leadership of the party then, as well as the leader of the Kwankwaso group who didn't allow them to do what was right.
What is the way forward?